Hi guys, this is the tutorial for making your own wool longies or wool diaper cover. You have a wool sweater. I almost didn't want to use a sweater, but it'll make such a cute pair of longies. So you cut off the sleeves just at the seam, and I'll show you that in one sec. So once you cut your sleeves off, you have something like this. You have these weird angles. Then you take a pair of pants that are the size of your child and you cut straight across, which gives you something like this. Then you find the crotch of these pants, you eye it on or pin it. I'm going to eye it because I made a couple of these. So you pin it on the sleeves and then you cut down the seams on both sides. I'll show you. Which gives you this. See? Okay, once you've cut your sleeves for the crotch, then you turn one sleeve inside out and you stuff the right side out sleeve into the inside out sleeve. Don't forget and do it the other way, which I have found out the hard way. And then you sew on this seam and on this seam, and I'm going to do probably a 3-step diagonal stitch to sew this together. So there's 2 layers, the right side out sleeve inside the inside out sleeve, and then you sew the 2 layers together. Okay, so then you have this. You've sewn the inside and you turn it right side out and you have a little pair of pants starting to come together. Then you turn this inside out and I'll show you what to do next. Okay, so there's a couple ways you can make a waistband. You can take the remains of your sweater and cut the end piece off, you know, the little ribbed part that's on the bottom, and stretch it and sew it around like you would elastic. Or you can use like a drawstring waist. What I'm going to do is just sew elastic right along the edge, and then I'm going to fold this down and make a casing. And I wish I could show you that in the machine, but I cannot sew and hold this camera at the same time. So I will show you when through each step, I'll show you the end of it. Okay? Okay, so I have sewn the elastic on the inside of the pants, the longies. I just pulled tight while I was sewing and did a 3-step zigzag stitch to make it gathered. Now what I'll do is fold this over like this and just do a straight stitch along while I'm pulling tight to make a casing, and then they'll be done. Okay, I'll be back in a sec. Okay, so they're finished. I sewed a casing around the elastic. Uh-oh, 4-year-old's waking up. And trimmed off the excess. And that's it. That's the finished product. And this is by no means professional quality work. This is just for my son, so I didn't take as much care. Another thing is, I did not felt the sweater. If I did felt the sweater, it could go in the wash like a normal diaper cover. It wouldn't need any wool wash or lanolizing. But since the feeling of felted wool makes my skin crawl, so I did not felt it. So this will have to be washed in a wool wash and it will have to be lanolized. But it's perfectly functional. It's pretty attractive. It's so soft. It'll cover up his great big fat nighttime diapers. I hope you guys can see the details. I don't have the lights on. If I left anything out or if it's unclear, just let me know and I'll try to answer your questions, Lindy. My sewing table is such a giant mess right now. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye-bye.